All right, traders, you're welcome. So, first things first, I have a loss of I think $16 this morning. Yeah, I make a loss of $16 this morning, and actually, I just want to quickly explain my narrative, how I placed that trade in the morning. So, okay, so looking at 15 minutes. Okay, so in fact, I think I should delete all this, all right. So looking at 15 minutes, my narrative is that price will come all the way to this fair value gap to before it's pushed to the upside. Okay, so so in the morning I came down to 5 minutes. Okay, so when I got to 5 minutes, I see that price was consolidating around this zone. So immediately I see that price came all the way down here, and price broke this consolidation zone. So it means that I have a market shift. Okay, so when I have this market shift in the morning, let me just adjust it to the right. So when I have this market shift, I waited for price to come and retest this zone. So I simply enter the trade around here. Okay, so when I enter the trade around here, I place my stop loss below this candle, but eventually price take me out. Okay, so immediately price take me out, you can see that price simply did its thing. Price creates lower low, lower highs, then create another lower low, then price push to the upside above this high. So it means that price is in an uptrend currently, right? So let me just delete this one so that we can focus on what price is currently doing now. So so this is no more valid, this is no more valid. Okay, this is no more valid as well. So since we have our valid market shift right there, okay, so it means that we have a demand zone below here, right? We have a demand zone below here. So and okay, let me go to 15 minutes. So we have a demand zone below here, this candle. Then we also have a fair value gap. Okay, this candle you are seeing here, this is our fair value gap. So but for us to, because we are currently in the overlap session, right? We are currently in the overlap session. So I believe that price has shifted from bearish to bullish. Okay, I mean from bearish to bullish. So price is going to seek for fair value gap, or it may come all the way down here before it's pushed to the upside. So it depends on the liquidity that price see. So right now I think that in fact I don't even want to go to I don't want to go to 5 minutes, because that 5 minutes is so tempting. 5 minutes is so tempting. 5 minutes is very, very tempting. But looking at 15 minutes right now, let us build our narrative, right? So we know that price has make a shift from bearish to bullish, right? So and if we bring out our Fibonacci tool, we can see that this is the zone at which price, okay, this is the zone at which I'm expecting price to come to before it's pushed to the upside. So it just depends on the liquidity that is running in the market. Okay, so if I come to 5 minutes right now, okay, so we can see that I can see that price has already gotten to this fair value gap, right? But that does not mean that I can enter the trade, because the candle that is forming around here right now, okay, the candle that is forming here is not a strong candle. Okay, although I've been tempted to enter this trade, but I'm going to keep calm before I enter this trade. I'm going to keep calm. I'm not going to let my emotion to decide my direction. All right, so I'm going to wait for Mr. Market to present itself to me before I enter this trade. All right, so this is our fair value gap, and I cannot say the probability that this fair value gap is going to hold. All right, I can't say, because you can see that currently this candle that just formed is not a strong candle, because you can imagine for good 15 minutes and this is the candle that formed. So I think this is the doji candlestick. I don't know the name of candlestick like that. So but right now, let us build our narrative more so that we can know where we are heading to. All right. So right now we see that price has respected the fair value gap. All right. So if this current candlestick, okay, broke above this high, then I can say that price has shifted from bearish to bullish again from this zone. All right. So and that is going to mean that I'm going to be, if price broke this high, okay, so I'm going to be entering this. So because it means that if price broke this high, it means that this fair value gap is holding. Okay, that's just the narrative that I can build to it. So if this candlestick broke this high, it means that this fair value gap is very strong. So it means that I'm going to enter my trade around there and place my stop loss below this zone. All right. So but if that doesn't happen, okay, so price may still simply come all the way down here before it push up. Okay, because the probability that price is going to come all the way down here, okay, I can't say, I don't want to say it is very thin, but price may not come all the way down here. Yeah, price may not come all the way down here, but let us just see how price is going to react, because I'm very sure that price has shifted from bearish to bullish. So and that is what I want to be looking to sell, because yesterday I traded against the trend. I traded against the trend. So I made $24 yesterday night, and this morning I made a loss of 16. Is it 16? So but I'm still break even, I'm still in profit. Okay, I'm still in profit. So let us see how price is going to react. Okay, let's see how price is going to react. All right, traders, so let us continue. Good morning. So let us continue this analysis, but I already know what's up, okay, but I just want to explain some things to you about what I noticed about this analysis. Okay, so previously, we were around this zone, right? Yeah, we were around this zone. So let me go to 15 minutes. Yeah, we were around, no, should be by, I don't know, it's not this place. Okay, I think okay, this is the fair value gap. Yeah, so I was actually looking out for this fair value gap yesterday. Okay, so I was looking for this fair value gap that after price has make a market shift. Okay, so I know this is my demand zone around there, this long red candle. Okay, that is my demand zone. Okay, so since price has make a market shift, okay, which means that it has shifted from selling to buying. Okay, so I was actually looking to buy this trade. Okay, so now what gives me confirmation after a market shift is that price will come all the way to retest this demand zone, then price will push up. Okay, that is the simple strategy. But what I noticed yesterday is that after price come all the way down here, then price change to buying opportunity right there. Okay, price make a break of structure to the upside. So when price make a break of structure to the upside, and that was during overlap session yesterday, so I was expecting that immediately price push to the upside, I was expecting that price will come and retest this fair value gap, okay, or this demand zone. But eventually, sincerely, you see, yesterday I was so intense, like this pressure was really on me to enter the trade when it was consolidating around there. But one thing is that I didn't enter this trade because I myself remember that I usually say that when price is consolidating, okay, when price is consolidating, we don't enter the trade. So, and really, this is just this is just what I found out about this trade yesterday, because I was so much under pressure to take this trade, because I see that my setup have aligned already, and really what is left for me to is just to enter this trade. But the moment I call myself back, okay, I said that, oh no, this what price is doing right now is not reacting very well, and I see that price was actually consolidating, and I know that this is not the right thing to do to enter this trade. And you can see that, because I was already even marking up my, I was marking up my entry and my take profit already. That's yesterday. But eventually I just have to leave the chart. I just have to leave the chart because I have other things that I do. Okay, so but just after yesterday night, that I later checked this chart, and I was like, man, hadn't been that I had entered this trade, then I would have lose a lot of money right there. Really, I would have lose a lot of money right there. And I was so glad that I manage my emotion, okay, like, because my emotion wants to control me yesterday, but I'm so glad that I was in control of my emotion yesterday and I didn't take an impulsive move. So right now I can't really say, okay, because before price can shift to buying opportunity, because you can see that price is still heavily bearish. So for us to take a buy setup, I cannot I don't want to predict it, but I think that since this is 1 hour, okay, don't let us predict this price, but I know what to look out for. Okay, I know what to look out for, since all these zones has failed already. Okay, all these zones has failed. So I'm going to clear up my chart and I'm going to reanalyze this price, and I'm going to get back to you on that. I hope this video is helpful. Take care of yourself.